Society group, the Zero Tolerance for Corruption Vanguard, has condemned the operations of Guarantee Trust Bank, calling the financial institution, in quote, a fraudulent organization, and urging Nigerians to avoid using their services.
So GT just announced now that their bank won't work. Look at the security man announcing it. So he just announced that they won't work, that their server is not functioning.
Hey guys, what's good? I'm here to talk about VDM. If you don't like it, scroll. Thank you. Let's talk about how VDM was arrested a couple of days ago. I think it was on a Friday, I guess. I hear rumors. I'm like I go speak pidgin English. I go to mix up. VDM was arrested on his way out of a bank. I don't even think that was an arrest. To me, I kidnap with that because then cover him face. And the last I checked, the least that I know, VDM is not a criminal. Nobody like say we hear say VDM thief money or something, right? It's okay to arrest VDM if VDM is wrong. I mean, serve him a warrant, invite him, you know.
Do it the proper way.
Do it the proper way. Now, VDM was arrested. I personally think EFCC doesn't owe us an explanation, owe the public an explanation. You know why? Because VDM doesn't owe a public office, or VDM is not a politician. But EFCC, what about his family members? His brother, his friends came to where you guys held VDM. They came there. Una no let them see VDM. Una no tell them why una arrest VDM. The regular Nigeria, we are fond of keeping quiet. That's what we know how to do. You know why? Because we are cowards, including me. Right? We will never speak. I didn't used to like VDM. I did not used to like VDM. But guess what? I am a VDM fan because VDM is courageous. VDM is very brave. A lot of things where VDM they do, if you no sit well with me, if you no sit well with you. But at the end of the day, maybe everybody likes Jesus Christ as Christians.
True.
Right? I honestly think VDM is a necessity. We did country where we say, some time ago, I could remember when they told us that $40 million be miss, na snake swallow am. What happened? Nobody said anything. We all kept quiet. We all kept quiet. Me, you, every other person. In fact, when these posts were on blogs, what were we doing? We were laughing and catching crews. But they say VDM who would speak about these things confidently. But then you don't like him because he might have dragged your favorite celebrity. I had that sentiment too. There was someone that I liked that he was dragging. I didn't really like it. But at the end of the day, let's look at what VDM has done for the society. Same VDM guy is the guy who has recovered money for people. VDM has helped a lot of businesses. Me and you know, say we come from a country where we say if person will rich, carry person with they poor, go police station. The person with they poor, feel no stand chance to win the case. But here is a VDM that has recovered several. VDM don't help a lot of people. I can attest, you when no like and fear test. Like I said, it's okay not to like him, but be reminded that this is VDM. Now VDM get this issue today, right? Tomorrow, if he be your brother, you can easily say, no, it can never be my brother. My brother does not do crime. My brother does not do anything. But the truth be say, I come from country where we say innocent people, they sell. Innocent people don't die.
Facts.
Innocent people, they prison for waiting they no do.
Facts.
So if it be you tomorrow, and if it can't be you, you see the way we stand for VDM, one voice, right? If it be saying now you, we go stand for. As a day like this, if it be me, we go enter trouble tomorrow. And I know, say, if we gather stand for VDM today, now so we fit gather, they stand for another person. You want to know the good things VDM has done? Aside recovering money and calling out politicians that me and you cannot call out because we are scared, VDM does that, right? Now for on our front, where VDM gather some money, we see the what's it called, the boreholes VDM use and build. We see a lot of things that the young man does. Like I said, it's okay not to like him, but you cannot deny the fact that he has done a lot of good. I didn't used to like VDM too, right? But I bring him down. I get to understand, say, this guy, they speak for us. VDM no, they speak for Mbele now at the end of the day. Because how we will be influencers, they make money. We make money when we advertise. We make money from, you know how we make our own money. But VDM doesn't advertise. So nobody like saying I'm Mbele we in the fight for. VDM, they fight for us. At the end of the day, you go comment, insult me, curse me, but I am speaking the truth. My truth might not be your truth at the end of the day, Sha. So if you still go ahead, insult me. So if you get platform, post the guy. Ask questions to why he's being arrested. Like I said, if AFCC does not owe us explanation, they owe his family explanations. So if they don't explain, give him family go come explain to us, we value him. It could be you tomorrow. Say something. Get the way they talking for Igbo. If you see something, say something. I have decided not to keep quiet, right? Because a lot of them don't even know. VDM, my guy. You understand? I respect him. He respect me too. So I go make sure say I talk, right? Because I respect the guy and I respect what the guy they stand for. Not be everything they sit well with me, but I cannot fail I cannot deny the fact that he's doing an amazing job. Right? Obviously, the politicians will not like him. Why should they like him? He's standing up for the truth. He's standing against them. They will not like him. They don't like us when we stand against them. Right? VDM is standing for all of us. Please, I beg you guys in the name of God. I am not forcing you to use your platform. No, nobody forced me to use my platform. You know Nigerians and their stupid narrative. If you be say VDM, don't pay them. Okay, if you say so, you understand. But please, I beg you in the name of God. It could be your brother tomorrow. The politicians are using our head, guys. The politicians are using our head, right? They are using our head. That's exactly why every time, when you don't reach election, now that time when you go come no see Abi Yoruba, you be Igbo. Now that time you go no see Abi Hausa, you be this. You understand? But when you go market, go buy something, nothing concern Yoruba and Hausa. When you go hospital, go buy something, nothing concern Yoruba and Igbo. But when you don't reach election, at that time, then we begin to put all those things for our head. So let's come together and ask questions. If VDM deserves to be in that cell because he has committed a crime, we should know. And nobody is above the law, including VDM. Thank you, guys. God bless you. I decided to speak. My chest don't be very heavy because I fear. You understand? If anything happened to that guy today, man, we lost a soldier. And it is not going to be easy to have another soldier. You know why? Because the rest persons will be scared. In a country where everybody they fear, there's a VDM. Thank you, guys.
Anyway, guys, everybody, welcome. Happy Monday. Greetings to everyone. I hope your week has started on very strong. And I hope you're having a great start to the week. So I'm sure, as you guys all know, I'm not going to repeat a lot of the videos or bring a lot of the protest videos here because I'm sure that everyone is pretty much caught up. So there was a huge support for Very Dark Man, as you guys probably observed. Huge support from across board. It was really good to see. And it like when do Nigerians feel like it's necessary to take a stand? Because here is they're able to stand up when it's like for something that they feel concerns them, like they feel like, okay, this one has touched them. I wish they use the same energy in, really coming out when it has to do with the country, because it affects everybody. What affects one affects everybody. But it was great to see everyone come out and show the immense support that they showed regarding VDM. It means that a lot of people's eyes are being opened and they're realizing that, look, nobody's going to protect our own but us. Like Nasboy just said, it's true. Nobody else is doing what VDM is doing. Nobody has the guts. It's shameful, but it's the fact, Nobody has the guts to do what VDM is doing. It's not easy to be calling out the government and be doing things and be saying things, with the kind of boldness that he says it. It's not everybody that can do it for the whole of Nigeria. You understand? So I'm glad that he got the support that he needed. But guess what, guys? EFCC does not have any charges against VDM. I'm sure that you guys already saw they had brought out one of their reps had gone to BBC Nigeria and was saying that they have a lot of complaints against VDM that people made, a lot of petitions, right? And then EFCC came out and said they put out a notice on their EFCC website or page saying that it is not true and labeling what BBC said as fake news. Okay, even Rufai had mentioned it as well. So they came out and called it fake news. Now, what they're saying is that they don't have no petitions against VDM. So, and his lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, is, like, okay, if you don't have any petition against him, why are you holding him? Why are you holding the guy? You understand? So that's the question that everybody is now. This was just recently updated. This is just the latest information on the petition. Currently, they have no petition on VDM. So it calls to question, why are they still holding him? If the EFCC does not have anything to hold VDM on, why are they still holding him? For what purpose? What is the reason? How can you hold someone for over 24, 48 hours and you don't have anything to say? No petition, nothing. It's almost like they're fishing for some type of heavy petition that they can bring against it. And they're not finding anything because, as we all heard, VDM is not speaking. He's not talking to anybody. Probably he's talking to his lawyer, but he's not talking to anybody. You understand? So this is the state of Nigeria. I don't know. It's just a huge. It means that the Nigerian government does not consider or even have any iota of respect for its citizens. That's what it means, and it means that the DSS and the EFCC. Whether the DSS is the errand boy to EFCC, we don't know, because there's a lot of overlapping. I wish they would come out and clarify what their roles are in every given situation, because they seem to be working hand in hand, which doesn't make sense. The EFCC seems to be doing the work of the police. So what is the police supposed to do? I don't understand. But anyway, that's that. Then the other thing in the news that I really want to talk about is Natasha. Apparently, there was a presidential committee set up, executive committee set up to hear Akpabio, to have him come and explain and talk about the issues and the complaints that Natasha laid against him. As it is said, in fact, let me read from the papers directly. Okay, I'm going to read it directly, so I'm not just speaking from my head. So, okay, this is from Paul's Nigeria. The Sun newspaper also had it as well. Okay, it says Akpabio's. I'm going to share it here so that we can all see it together. Okay, this is the Pulse, Nigeria. It says Akpabio's withdrawal from SA panel sparks national outcry. Okay, critics accuse the legislative body of attempting to suppress the issue by suspending Senator Natasha Uduaghan Akpoti while investigations were ongoing. Now, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio has come under fire after reportedly withdrawing. So Akpabio withdrew from a presidential panel investigating the SH allegations made against him by Senator Natasha of Kogi Central. The Action Collective, AC, a political pressure group, demands answers from Akpabio and questions his decision to back out of a process initiated by BAT himself. Isn't that interesting? The group made its position known through a statement signed by its coordinator, Dr. Onimisi Ibrahim, and released to the press in Abuja on Monday, the 5th, right? So apparently he has pulled out. Let me see. There's another. Let me go to the. Let me see. The Sun also had it too. Let me see. Aha, the Sun. Okay, there we go. All right. Can you guys, okay, no, you guys can see. Let me share this. Let me share all this, whatever. Okay. So, Akpabio exits panel probing harassment claims. Okay. So, Senator Akpabio has, this is from the Sun newspaper, Tuesday, May 6th. Okay, well, Senator Akpabio has reportedly withdrawn from a presidential panel investigating sexual harassment allegations made against him by Senator Natasha. Obi Ndukwe, president of Citizens Quest for Truth, revealed this on Saturday, May 3rd, during the Politics Today on Channels TV. Sources say BAT formed the panel on April 2nd, chaired by the Vice President, Kashim Shettima, with members including the NSA, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, the Attorney General of the Federation, and one representative each from Akpabio and Akpoti Uduaghan. The panel was tasked with probing allegations that sparked national controversy. Akpabio's withdrawal without an official explanation has fueled speculation. Sources claim he cited executive interference and doubts about the panel's neutrality. Tensions between Akpabio and Akpoti escalated after her February 2025 accusations. You guys, we all know about that, right? The Senate suspended Natasha March 6, pending the investigation's outcome, a move critics called a silencing tactic. Akpoti Uduaghan has vowed to present evidence in court. So it's suspect. Why is Godswill Akpabio withdrawing from a committee that's set up by the president himself? That is the question. Why is Akpabio, what does he have to hide? For all the people that were saying, if Natasha has evidence, let her present it. Okay, Natasha now, the president himself, their president, not my president because I didn't support him, backed himself, right? Don't talk, say, okay, let me form an executive panel so that they go here, because Natasha dragged their blockers internationally. So shame is shaming them. Hey, Uncle Ben, welcome. Oh. He never released them. Oh, they never released that. And guess what? They don't have any petition against him. Nothing against them. Initially, somebody, I think Rufai had shared that they said a lot of people had laid petitions against VDM. EFCC came out on their handle, right, and said it's fake news. Stamped it fake news. Meanwhile, it was one of their representatives that did an interview with BBC Pidgin that gave this information. They came out and said it's fake news. As we speak, they never release your boy, Uncle Benu. They have no petition. Deji came, and when it was Deji that revealed it, his lawyer, Deji, said they don't have anything against VDM. So the question now that everybody should be asking is, so why are they still holding him? If they don't have anything against him, why are they still holding him? This is more than 48 hours. Why are they still holding him? It's almost like they're fishing for something to hold him on. But they're not going to find, because the guy there's no money laundering matter. So what is he even doing in EFCC? He not thief person money. He not do money laundry. He not be yahoo. He's the voice. He's our Robin Hood. He's our Ibrahim Traore in Nigeria. So what is going on? So that's the question people are now asking. And this is a recent update, by the way. This is just not too long ago, maybe 15 minutes ago. So did you say nothing? They're not getting anything to talk. Let me see if I can find a video about Bideji speaking on this. Yeah, Bele. I don't know. Nigeria. Hey. Let me see if there's a video. Okay, no, this is not. Okay. Let me see. Okay, there's no video yet. I don't see a video, but basically that's the latest. Not maybe about an hour now that it updated. Maybe about an hour. Let me see if here. There's a guy who does very nice breakdown. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, it's not here, but he usually does a quick, very very succinct breakdown. I can't find it right now, but basically the latest information is that they do not have anything on VDM. So it begs the question, why are they still holding him? That is what everybody wants to know now. Exactly. EFCC don't buy serious market. Why are they still holding him? Everybody is holding their breath and waiting and saying and asking questions now. If people don't have anything, this was bad. They really, really walked into this. They set a trap and they walked into it by themselves because they don't have anything on him. They do not have anything on him at all. How can you hold somebody for more than how many minutes and you don't have anything to hold this person down? Nothing. You can't even speak. You have not been able to speak to the public to explain, oh, by the way, this is why we're holding him down. It makes no sense. I don't understand. So this is the question that people are going to be asking. So let me quickly go back to what's his name? Akpabio's thing. So Akpabio withdrew for the committee when in BFF BAT set up, make dem even take hear wetin happen, because una know, so now remember say Natasha drag them internationally, drag Akpabio Brokos seriously. So they are trying to cover, they have to do something. So he set up a committee, and Shetima was the head of that committee. Akpabio feels like, maybe is Akpabio saying that he does not trust T-Pain? Is that what he's saying? Because it's his BFF T-Pain that set it up. Is he saying he does not trust T-Pain, his president? That he keeps singing, on your mandate we shall stand? Is that the message he wants to send? Do you understand? So this is the question that people are asking. This is the question that people are now asking. Like, are you now saying that you don't trust T-Pain, the person that you supported? He has constituted a legislative executive body to hear your grievance and hear that of Natasha's, but you are withdrawing yourself from it. Do you have something to hide? That's what people are now asking. What does Akpabio, if he's not guilty, as he claims, because he had a lot of people doing a lot of image laundry for him, coming to his defense, throwing themselves under the caterpillar for his sake. Now he withdraws when he has the opportunity to prove to everybody that he didn't have anything to do with it. Matter of fact, that woman maybe has been attracted to him. He's been the one shunning her advances, and the woman is trying to just smear him all over. We wanted to hear that. But lo and behold, though, Akpabio withdrew. Akpabio wash hand, comot, draw body. What does that say? Does that mean now that Akpabio is guilty? All the people, when they come to Akpabio defense, I would really like to hear their take on this, because there were lots of people who were saying she should prove it if she has evidence. She said she will meet you people in court. If that woman not get evidence, you think say she go come out like that? You think say Nigeria, you think say her husband go even support am? Do you understand? Do you think her husband will support her? For her husband to give her this kind of support that he's giving to her, you don't think that woman has evidence? More than they fear lawyers, oh. You understand? So basically, this is a question that people are now asking. Like, Oga Akpabio, did you or did you not do it? Come and defend yourself. Akpabio don't withdraw. He dey fear the consequences. A guilty conscience, if you are guilty, now you go dey fear accusation. If you're not guilty, you go waka enter there, you go say it is not true. I don't know what this woman is talking about. The day she mentioned, we're all busy laughing and eating cabin biscuits and butter with Coke and Fanta. In fact, we watched a movie that day as a family, and we talked about other issues family related. We talked about our children. You go explain yourself. But why are you running? Who is pursuing you, Akpabio? Are you trying to tell the world that indeed you are guilty? Is that what perhaps? That is what people are now assuming. Because if you are running away from your president has created a committee for you to come and present your case to defend yourself, you are withdrawing. You didn't even explain to the president on why your president, that you're standing on his mandate, you don't even explain to him and say, Oga, this is why I'm withdrawing. They just hear say you withdraw. People, when maybe they look for a way to defend you, I don't understand. Anyway, as time goes on, we will begin to see. Now, the other thing I won't bring out for this matter be say, in the midst of this VDM thing and all of that, protests and everything when they happen, all the noise, make we not forget Tinubu Pikin and Nance president, because that's what they want us to forget. Okay? Sheyi Tinubu, we have to be reminding them, because perhaps maybe this is why they make what did they call them? Perhaps that is why they got EFCC to do this thing, to distract, because Nigerians are known for that. You see, aha. So, make we show him face well. So, Sheyi Tinubu has been accused of laying hands on the National Association of Nigerian Students president. They've not told us what is happening. EFCC has not picked Sheyi Tinubu up. Why has is it EFCC now or DSS? DSS. Why has the DSS not picked up Sheyi Tinubu? Is he not a citizen of that country? Are they trying to tell us that it is okay for the president's son to take advantage of people and do what he likes to them? Is that what they are trying to tell us as Nigerians? They should come out to their full chest and tell us so that we will know. You understand? Because in the midst of this, that's everything that's going on with VDM and all. Hey, Mr. Morege, welcome. Oh. Were you happy with today's turnout for the protest? People came out for VDM. It's not whether being happy or not. It's not an issue of being happy. There's not what is in Nigeria that is what's being happy about. Is the fact that at least people came and showed support. That's what matters, and they did. So I wouldn't consider it as I won't classify my emotions as being happy about the protest. You know what I mean? So it's more of people came out and showed their support. But like I said earlier, if to those who are just coming in, like I expected this type of I expected them to do similar during the past election, but that's what's under the bridge now going forward. At least they came out and showed support for VDM because he's the only one fighting for the common people in Nigeria. He's Nigerians Robin Hood. He's Nigerians Ibrahim Traore. So people came out and, as they should, supported him as much as they can. Now, coming back to Sheyi Tinubu, perhaps it's a distraction. I don't know. I'm thinking, could this be a distraction to keep the people distracted so that they will forget? Because Nigerians, we are very forgetful. Too many things happening every day. So that people will forget and not put focus on Sheyi Tinubu. Sheyi Tinubu assaulted another person's child, allegedly forcing that man to support his father, his father's political ambition in 2027. There was a video I saw of someone who says they were showing they have all this, they have a T-Pain's poster littered all over Abuja saying, make your voice heard. Okay? Now the man thought, say, the voice that we have has been locked up. So how do we get it heard? How do you hear our voice when the only voice we have is being locked up? That was cliche. That was wonderful. You have locked up the people's voice and you want the voice of the people to be heard. How? When you don't lock them up with padlock, I don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? So now back to Sheyi. Why DSS never go pick up Sheyi Tinubu? Wetin different from Sheyi Tinubu and wetin other people they do? They go carry VDM like say na a thief person property or a do money laundry. Yaya Bello na red carpet they lay for Yaya Bello when he go EFCC office. When he reach people, when he no get power, when he no dey politics, they carry them like say they be armed robber. The real armed robbers, when be politicians for Nigeria, they only treat them as such, that they lay red carpet out for them. So the EFCC and the DSS, they really need to let us know what their roles are. What exactly are they working for the people, or are they working for a particular set of people? Because to me, if you ask me from an outsider looking in, it does seem like they are working for a clique of people. And they are not the interest is not for the people that are in Nigeria. Even though we know that, I'm just putting that question out there. because that is what they are showing to everybody who cares to see. And mind you, it's not just people, everybody all over the world is watching what EFCC and DSS is up to. Here is the son of your so-called bat president. Have people rough handle and have naked pictures of the National Association of Nigerian Students president on his phone to embarrass him. They have not, I did not see DSS go and pick him up like an armed robber. But it is the people that are managing their lives. Is the one person that is, do you know how many jobs? I just found out that VDM creates jobs for young people. I didn't know that. I just found out today. He's created more than 30, he employs more than 30 people and shows them how to make money. Do you guys know that? I had no idea. This was my first time of hearing it. VDM is a lot of people's sources in Nigeria that you people took away. Meanwhile, you have a president's son. Instead of him to make himself useful, he's kidnapping a president of a National Association of Nigerian Students and forcing him to support his father's ambition for 2027. Me, I've said it before. All this one of waiting for 2027 is story, to be honest with you. Nigeria is overdue. We need to start from scratch. We need to scrap whatever it is we have and start all over again. But hey, this is just my opinion, right? I don't want us to forget. I don't want this whole mess that's going on to be forgotten and swept under the carpet while we're talking about the main issues in Nigeria, because this is a problem. If we let this slide, this is a problem. Why did the Constitution make any did it make any allowance for president's children? His sister is busy parading herself as the first daughter of the president of their Nigeria. The son parades himself. I don't know. Did the Constitution make any allowance for them? I don't know. Maybe I don't know the Constitution well. Somebody can come and advise me that yes, he has every right to do whatever. Because this one, he sounds like the vice president to me. Because we don't hear from the vice president. This one seemed like, because everywhere his father is, he's there. When his father was in France, the guy was in France partying with Burna Boy and the rest of them. I just don't want us to forget. Let's not get carried away. This is an issue we need to put our attention on, because it's very easy for them to sweep stuff under the carpet. And we'll not start fighting each other. Instead of us to be fighting the people that are doing us the dirt, we'll be fighting each other. We don't need it. Okay? We do not need it. Okay. So, what else? There was something else I wanted to oh, hold on 1 second. So this was as at 8 hours ago. Dele Oyewale, EFCC spokesperson, in an interview with BBC News Pidgin, said VDM was arrested following multiple petitions alleging cyber stalking. We arrested him to respond to a series of allegations raised against him by some petitioners. Okay, he says the EFCC has confirmed that the social critic Martins Ose, popularly known as VDM, will soon be charged to court. Now, we will release him when he meets the bail conditions, and we will take the case to court as soon as possible. We are law-abiding. What a joke. When asked if the case had anything to do with Guarantee Trust Bank, Oyewale clarified that the petitions came from different individuals and emphasized that the EFCC owes petitioners a duty of protection. Who are they protecting? That is the question. If you have laid allegations against someone, what right do you have to be demanding for protection? You have our own Ibrahim Traore here right now. You go and collect him, the voice of the whole people in Nigeria. People laid allegations. You arrested him like a thief in the night. I mean, you kidnapped me like a thief in the night. You are not telling somebody that you owe the petitioners a duty of protection. What kind of protection are you owing them? They've already put themselves out. So we need to know who these people are that have laid these allegations. Then they now made a U-turn to tell you that there's something happening. There are people that are involved that are now, they've been trying to, because what we heard was that they seized his phones and they were trying to find out information, to see what they will use to pin him down. You understand what I'm saying? Now they have not found anything. They now made a U-turn and said that this news is fake news after their own spokesperson came. Nigeria is a crime scene. This was as at 8 hours ago. You guys know there's a superseding information that they do not have any petition on VDM. That's the latest. Okay. Of course, Atiku spoke about it as well. People that wanted to talk. There was a lot of coming out for him and all of that, right? So my own is, let me see. Okay, here's the video I want to play again.
My bro, you know, say when person catch thief, the first person they do not to shout, Tifo, 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 not be so. If EFCC don't catch VDM as thief, why are they wasting time to shout Tifo, Tifo, say VDM not Tifo? People should think about it now. It is evident and clear that they have nothing on VDM. Don't let all this fake news deceive you now. They don't get anything on VDM. Nothing. The boy don't do anything. Bottom line, I'm not going to talk too much. We know what's in the happen. We are aware of what is happening. We understand that some people feel intimidated by VDM's guts. And the second problem, I say VDM like to tell you too many things. Nigerians, the problem is not even telling people. Most of you, when they tell you finish, if the time comes for to stand by the information, you not feel they stand. Most of you who are calling now, who they call, there's a difference between calling to hear information, whereas some people they call to give EFCC more information to hold VDM down. But in all, most people are not even bold enough to write a petition. They fear. I say they fear. Just the way they won't put fear for my body, make I fear. They fear. EFCC, I don't have a problem with you. Nothing concern me, concern now. Might say all I'm saying here is simple. Release very dark man. You have taken too long to prove that he's guilty. You have taken too long to prove that he's guilty. And the further or the more time you waste in giving us the charges or the petition or everything, the more you look like you're not serious. The more you fall your hand. It is your credibility for VDM's popularity. You should release VDM. Una know. Say the boy not do anything. If you need his help, you should have done it better. You people are looking for how to manufacture charges. I will keep saying it. Now look for how to manufacture. Not look everywhere in and out. Small time I go when I go soon hear naira mutilation now. When I go soon hear money laundry. When I go soon release VDM. Sometimes you can do things and mistake will happen. But you understand, say EFCC don't make mistake for this one. Release them. Nobody's above the law. Government is supreme. After God, now government and gone. We agree. Release VDM. The more you hold on, the more they fall on our hands. I beg. Who know EFCC people when I call them? And the powers that be who are behind this thing, we know how they be when I release VDM. Because the more they hold on, the more go the para. You don't want more youth in more state to join this. I bet when I release them. And to that man who they threaten me today, you're the threatening me with your uniform and your gun. You get gun and get God. You hear me? Don't worry, we'll spoil your dream. Scroll copy. Allah.
Okay. Uncle Ben, you say you have a clue as to what's going on? Please call us now. Let's hear. Because me, I don't have a clue. This one that they say they don't have anything on him, I don't have a clue. I can't even think of anything. If you don't have anything against someone, you release them on. You can't just, I don't, God, Nigeria. I never see you. I can't even speak to whether, I have no idea why they're still holding him. If they've claimed that they don't have anything against him, why are they holding him? In this particular one, they were chanting, arrest Yaya Bello and leave very dark man for us. This was cool. I liked this. Like, arrest Yaya, they would have added all the people. Arrest Yaya Bello, Akpabio, all the people that don't thief money, they go list their names. Yeah. So I don't know. Okay. So this is the VDM's brother. He came out to show appreciation for those people that came out to support. That everything went well. There were no issues. So, and then of course their T-Pain came out and said that he almost ran away from watching the news. Now today, we know all of that now. We've heard it before. So anyway, these are just people's takes, people's and you guys remember the Arewa youth leader. He came in support of VDM as well. Enemies becoming, I won't call him an enemy actually. So yeah, so I don't know. That's it basically. That's all I wanted to come and talk about today. I'm not going to be here for a very long time. I have errands to run, but I wanted to quickly come and address this situation. I think that the EFCC should let VDM go. If they don't have anything to hold the guy on, they should let him go. There's no need for it. Okay, there's no need. We don't have time. We have big fish to fry. There's no need for you to be holding a man that you cannot point anything to. You cannot say, this is the reason why I'm holding him. At this point, it's an illegal arrest. If I were VDM's lawyer, and I'm sure Deji Adeyanju would consider that, they should sue the EFCC for illegally holding very dark man and pay him damages for it, because you're wasting his time. What is he still being locked up for? He's not talking, he's not saying anything to anyone. You let him go. The people that have filed petition against him, if they are not bold enough to have their names put out there, because before the EFCC, as I was made to understand, before the EFCC can come out, they need to be able to come out and say, this person has laid these allegations against very dark man, this is why we are holding him. So, but since they are keeping their names private, they cannot come out and give and explain why VDM is being held. Do you understand? That's what I was made to understand. So they cannot come out and say, oh, this is why we're holding him, because they cannot expose the name of the so-called ghost that is laying petitions against VDM. And they need that. So that person is even making the job of EFCC hard. That's what I was made to understand. Making the work hard for them, because they can't come out and say, oh, by the way, this time the person went Ebola. Because that person say, no, I don't want my name to be. So that means that all the instances where people are thinking maybe it's the church, maybe it's Mercy Chinwo, maybe it's this, I'm assuming that it is probably correct, because a lot of people have been coming hard, especially against the churches. Now, this is my own opinion. I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't have StreamYard today. I know coming through StreamYard, unfortunately. I came in directly. I don't yeah, and I don't know how to link this with StreamYard. Sorry, but I bet. Yeah, I know it's easier. It's easier. I get it. It's easier. So I don't know. Let me see. I think I have Restream. Let me see if I can pull up Restream and just I don't know. I haven't used it in a while, so I don't know. I'm just gonna try it and see. Yeah, I know, but Ben, I know. Make I see whether I go fit try this my Restream. I began Restream account too. I hardly ever used it. We could see. Oh, okay. I don't think I can even do it because I ought to have streamed right from Restream before I can invite. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I ought to have. Let me see events. Let me see if I can. Mm. Let's see. Well, I not vex, so I'm just if I'm not able to do this, I'll just um I don't know. I think I ought to have streamed from. Oh, okay. Let me choose this. Interesting. All right. Hello.
Hey, Sister Maria.
Hey, brother Ben. Thanks for calling. Oh my God.
Someone else.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. I usually I would normally go coming through StreamYard, but because I felt I wasn't going to stay long, I just wanted to quickly do the few updates. That's why I use this. Yeah, but everybody can hear you. Welcome. You said you think you have a clue as to what's going on. What do you think it is?
Yeah, it's just my thought based on all the information flying on news and social media today. I think, just like I was saying yesterday, these folks arrested VDM just to shut him up, and they underestimated him.
Yes.
They basically underestimated his influence. You know the way this Nigerian police and what have you, how they operate. If you are not somebody who is a politician or you occupy one big position, they just feel like they can walk over you like that. And then in the case of VDM, I think they are still looking at VDM like that useless boy that is just running his mouth. Anyhow, boy, people hate him anyway. If we just grab him, that's it. And when they picked him up, they have no clue what kind of charges they're gonna place on him.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like, you know what? Let's grab him first. Then we'll just look for one charges put for his head. It's common with Nigerian police anyway. It is not new to them. They are fond of arresting people and then look for one trump up charges just just to put them away. But in the case of this VDM now, I think EFCC don't buy market way past their handle. Because here is how I see it. The first news they released to BBC was that people wrote petition against Very Dark Man.
Right.
And it was on the basis of that petition that they arrested him. Cool. Now, if there are people who actually wrote the petitions and all that, or maybe they probably look for people who they can influence to say, yes, VDM did something to me. I guess those people now, when they saw the reaction, how the youth are going after anyone that is connected to VDM's arrest, I guess they were scared. Look at GT Bank, for instance. From everything I've gathered so far, it's beginning to appear that it's like really VDM was not arrested by GTB from all that information that I saw out there. But because the first information that were out there was that, okay, GTB contributed to how they were able to arrest VDM.
Yes.
The youth are now going after GTB.
Yes.
You see?
Yes.
So, people going after GTB, now think of it, Sister Moye, if you're an individual that you want to be the one to say, I brought petition against Very Dark Man, what do you think this youth will do to that person?
They're going to, they will come up. They already, you see what they are doing to Mercy Chinwo already. They say if you go to her comment section, they've already started attacking her. So, yeah.
There's a big problem right now for EFCC. So I guess whoever they were going to use as the people who petition VDM, those people probably backed out. Like, hey, no, I don't want to be part of this.
Right.
This is not going to end well.
Yeah.
This youth, because this one is different. This is not like a political rally where you're going to say, okay, we know where they are coming from. We know where they are going to gather. And if they continue to hold VDM, don't be surprised. The protest will spread across the whole entire state in Nigeria.
That exactly. That's what everybody. Yes.
So if that guy, the guy who claimed to be Arewa president, if that guy can come out and say he now threw his weight behind Very Dark Man, you know what that means, Tomoye? If Northern youth, not the hear go come
at all. Now only go there, they hear go.
Exactly. So those youth in the south, east, and west, those one are the one who claim to be okay. We are reasonable. The youth in the north, they don't care. When they come for you, you are in trouble. So if they continue to hold on to Very Dark Man, that's what is going to come down to.
Yes.
How many people do you want to tackle? When riots or protest is going on all over the place.
You can't. How many soldiers, how many officers they get?
Yeah. So I guess the person who they were going to use as the person who petitioned VDM backed out, and that is why EFCC quickly rushed out to say whatever news that was going on out there, they are all fake news. So what are you people telling us? Who is BDM that you cannot give us a press release?
Exactly.
And this is the offense we arrested him for. So, my sister, it's all BS. It's all BS.
But it now makes their institution look very mediocre. Do you know that? It has brought down whatever semblance of, little respect that they had, right? It's all been watered down. They look dumb right now. I'm sorry.
Sister Moye, you are being kind.
You
saying whatever respect they have, that is you being kind. EFCC has no respect. No, we notice it.
That's true. No, you are right.
The way they handle Yaya Bello's case, that has literally took away
everything
that looks like a modicum of respect is gone.
Yes.
No integrity.
Yes.
You see, no integrity.
No.
So they don't have it. And the worst part is, I don't even see them making any effort to say, you know what, I don't know, this Bani presidency, this thing, they give us a mouth to talk, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, look, it's not today. It's not today that we're going to have some government agencies that will be a kind of tool in the hands of the politician. Okay, it's not today. It's happening all over the world. But you can't make it seem so obvious. You see, you feel me, my sister?
Yeah.
It's becoming so glaring that you people are freaking useless.
I'm telling you.
You are useless against politicians. You are useless against people who actually stole money. You can't do jack. Tell me one high-profile individual EFCC have prosecuted. I went into their website, I think yesterday, when I was still gathering more research. I just wanted to find out why are these people after very dark now. So I went to their website and then I look at their conviction. Did you know that the last time EFCC had anything close to reasonable conviction was in 2002?
Wow.
Ever since this current EFCC chairman has been appointed by Bami, these dude don't have not even, let's even say mid-level, high-profile person. He doesn't have it. And this scares me. You know, like, as a Nigerian, it scares me. Like, so you were appointed the chairman of this organization that's supposed to rescue Nigeria from the scourge of corruption. And you are just there. It's whatever your Baba point say, arrest this one. That's where you go. Go catch that. Then, if there is nobody your Papa direct you to go catch, you look for poor boys on the street and send your boys, go and catch them, grab them. It's insane. This is crazy.
It is. And you have to remember, Brother Ben, the EFCC chairman is a redeemed pastor. And when he came in, he said that if he does not, that he's going to clean up everywhere. He's going to arrest that. If he does not arrest Yaya Bello, he will resign. That's what VDM was using. VDM kept calling him out on it. Like, you said that if you don't arrest this man, you will resign. What are you still doing? No, it's a shameful thing. I'm not going to lie.
In Lagos, I grew up in Lagos. In Lagos, we have what we call Agberu Promise. Agberu Promise. Agberu Promise is out promise. And that promise is that, Olong, Ola, Warimilola, meaning tomorrow you go see me. Walai, it's all a bunch of crap. When I heard that guy came out on TV, it seems like ideally he wanted to do the job. Because when they started going after Yaya Bello, he was quite serious about it. That was when Yaya Bello was actually running away and hiding. When the guy was serious about really taking down Yaya Bello. But there is something about APC, Egbe, like they say it in Nigeria. There's something about APC. These guys, they are corrupt. Let's call it what it is. They are corrupt. And it seems like they have fights on each other. It's like, I know your secret, you know my secret.
Yes.
If they carry me, if you don't rescue me, I will bring you down with me.
Yes. It's like a cult. They don't swear something to each other. Yes, you're right.
At least we see how all of them are heading towards the same party now.
Yes.
Everybody want to be in APC. Why? Because that is the party that embraces corruption.
Yes, and forgives, no matter how deadly your sins are, forgives it as long as you are working for them.
In fact, even that forgiveness, Sister Moye, that forgiveness is not coming from a place of true forgiveness. It's coming from a place of bargaining.
Yes, you're right.
If we carry this guy, who know what this guy get on us now.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? There is a reason Akpabio cannot take Natasha to court. Let me just bring that example here.
Mm-hmm.
When Natasha say, Akpabio, he sexually harassed me, blah, 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 blah. There is a reason Akpabio cannot take her to court and say, you know what? I will use everything I have to fight you, this mosquito nonsense girl. It's because their hands are not clean.
Yeah.
So that is the same thing that we are witnessing with our anti-graft agency. Now, these folks, they pick up VDM now, and it seems like not until they pick VDM up that they are beginning to see the true influence of VDM.
They didn't know how far his influence was. Right. Okay. But I bet you are making a lot of sense. So no, you are telling me something. I might know, my mind not even work reach there yet. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, when we did, I think when in one of my sociology classes, or either one of my leadership classes, we evaluate the various types of power. We have all kinds of power. You have legitimate power, reward power, coercive power, expert power, and then we have referent power. Okay, referent power seems to be like the weakest among the power, but in real life, in real sense of it, referent power is the strongest power.
Okay.
If you are fighting somebody who have reward power, you can corner them. If they have coercive power, you will still find a way around them. Expert power, forget it. You hire their service, that's when they can use those powers. Somebody who has informational power, fine. Okay, it's a moving library. We know you can still go around that person. Connection power, moral power, we know that. But you see, referent power. You can look it up later, my sister.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Referent power is the most dangerous power. Referent power is a power that is based on influence. And it's such a power that people submit themselves to that authority. It's just like your religion leaders.
Right.
Are you not surprised how somebody will stand on the pulpit and tell congregation of maybe 5,000 people and say, congregation of 5,000 still small self. If you look at some church leader now that has branches all over the world, they will simply tell you your first month salary, bring it. And
that's true, and people will bring it. And not just one salary, everybody will obey.
Exactly. Now, referent power is why you see a leader will tell his followers that, hey, Jesus Christ is coming by the end of next month. Go and sell everything you have so that it will be prepared. And they will go and do it. Referent power is the reason why a leader, whether a clergyman or whether a Muslim or a Christian clergyman, can say something outrageous, and when you call him out on social media, his followers will come after you.
Oh yeah.
Even when
touch not my anointed. Yes.
So that's why referent power is a very, very dangerous and delicate kind of power. When people have referent power, you don't want to mess with them, because people willingly submit to them, people willingly support them, people willingly believe in what they are doing. Are you feeling me now? My sister? So what VDM is enjoying right now is that reference power. VDM don't have influential friends now.
No.
All the influential friends he used to have, they are even running away from him.
Yeah.
Like, this boy is a madman. If this boy can cause out to big Cubana,
even Davido, he even call out, he say, I beg, may they leave him. I remember that time.
You see?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I think they underestimated the kind of power VDM is having right now. When people see somebody as their messiah, they will fight for that person to any level. I was on one of my brother's show one time, and we were discussing this VDM. You know, that time that was really into this deep fight with Fala and Bobrisky and all that, and a lot of people are still criticizing him and everything. And I said to one of the, I think it was one of the show where I appeared, and I said that, did you notice something about this boy? That this boy is as if everything he's doing, he has already given up on his own life.
Yes.
It's like he knew that he's dealing with these crazy people.
Yes.
They can easily come and take him at any time, but yet he doesn't care. He's like, you know what? If you want to kill me, come and find me. Anything when you want to do me, come to me. Nothing they matter. So I told them that. Did you notice that? Then secondly, did you notice that this guy is not kind of trying to go after things of the world or try to compete just like the way we do in Nigeria?
Yes.
Then lastly, are you guys not surprised that just an ordinary boy in Nigeria can come out and say, I've started my NGO, Matthew Jose Foundation, and in less than 1 week, this boy raised over 200 million from all over the world. And the people who are donating to his foundation, he is not forcing nobody.
No.
People willingly
donate. Yes.
That is reference power right there.
Wow.
And that's what a lot of people, that's what I think these people who are tackling VDM, they haven't seen. Look, back in the days when we were growing up, what made us to respect our clergymen a lot? Is it not because they are not chasing after things of the world?
That's true.
They will say the truth, right?
Yes.
The things that we ordinary individuals were chasing, oh, I want to make money, I want to buy 10 plot of land. Then you see your bishop is not after all that. Bishop is cool. So far you bring some banana, some yam, or you bring fish. People used to bring stuff to men of God at that time, you know.
Palm oil and the rest.
Yes, because these so men of God, they are not chasing worldly things.
Right.
That is why we held them in such
high esteem.
I still remember when I was growing up in Lagos, I think I was like around 8 or 9 years old at that time. I remember, like, if we did some things and our parents venture say, I will report you to the pastor, to Alagba. Alagba is like the shepherd of the church.
Right.
That is the pastor nowadays. Back then, if your parents say, I will report you to bishop, you will behave immediately.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because we are not chasing the same thing. So that is what is happening in the case of Very Dark Man now. If you look at Very Dark Man, this guy has money. If you are a content creator, this guy creates videos every day.
Yes.
And he gets a lot of views with 3 platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. And this guy is having over 1 million followers in each of these platforms. Do you know how much he's making from just one video? This is the guy that even when I'm teaching people content creation, I usually tell them that, look, once you find your niche, you will discover that you don't have the need to start looking to acquire video editing skills and all that. The world we lead right now is just for you to have a very good niche. Just turn your camera. You don't even need to buy an expensive camera. Just on your phone, talk, and you will be getting a lot of views. So what I'm saying is that VDM is getting a lot of money. VDM is rich, but yet, don't you see him all the time dressed like person where they just bring come from village? I'm
telling you, that wife beater singlet when they wear. Hey, God, I beg you.
Take leg, they were
everywhere with short trouser. Yeah.
You see, so you can tell that this guy probably realizes he has a calling that is way beyond him.
Yeah.
And people can see it. Though his mouth is so bad, he says some nasty things that even you say, go look at it, this boy is normal, so. But you can see that originality
Yes.
That credibility in him.
Yeah.
You can see it. This is a boy that can be on a live show and dash people 1 million naira just like that.
Exactly. No, you're right. Because I've seen
200K.
Yes.
500K.
Yes.
You know?
Do you know how many? I found out today, Brother Ben. Do you know I didn't know that a very dark man, he get 30 young people when they work with. Youth when they employ. Did you know that? I had no idea. Now today I know. 30 young people. Say they create opportunity for young people every single day. It blew my mind. Ha!
Well, you see, this guy has so much to give. People don't know the reason why youths are kind of supporting him. Look, Nigerian youth has been oppressed for far too long. It's one of the reasons why I sometimes even on my platform I do tell people that look, I'm coming from a place of poor background. We give glory to God right now. But if you survive in Nigeria, if poverty touch you for Nigeria, and you live in a place like Lagos, and you survive it, and you become successful, there is the money no fit take that. You can't wipe away the memory of where you are coming from.
That
and
is
I
true.
do tell people, I have a lot of boys and girls I mentor in Nigeria. I don't like to beat my own drum. I have people I give money every month. I have people that work for me.
Brother Ben, I doff my heart to you. That's impressive. By the way, so Madam Mrs. Omorege saying they look for person when we can teach them content creation. You don't get student too. They comment section. Yeah, respond so that
really?
she just put it now. She said, I'm looking for someone to teach me content creation. Man, Miss Omorege, you go pay. Now for money, I be agent. Add agent fee.
You see, Sister Omoye, you know the Omoyibo, but you behave like Omoyibo. No. You don't figure business, come back. You know the agent. No.
Brother Ben, we not fan now. See where I come from. See my Eastern brothers and sisters. You don't know. With na Christmas time now inside the Onitsha market, we take they go buy things. 30 minutes we don't reach there.
You see?
Yes, so we no different too.
So as I was saying, my sister,
Yeah,
I kind of relate with VDM because of what me myself I went through. I literally raised myself from 12 years old. Send myself to secondary school, send myself to university, do almost everything all by myself.
Wow, Brother Ben, I doff my see hero. Hey, wow, Brother Ben, I'm just finding this out about you. That is amazing. That's an amazing story. But I know it must not have been easy, but man, that's an amazing.
It's rough.
Wow.
It's rough. So that's why sometimes if you're on my platform and you hear me say things like, look, until Nigerians begin to look out for themselves, they will never ever get out of this bondage that we are right now. The street have taught me that you have to evaluate everything on the basis of where do you stand right now. This person you are fighting for, this person you are defending, why are you fighting and defending this person?
Right.
What is there for you? Because that's what I see in Nigeria. People are defending Tinubu, you're defending this politician, you defend Okpabio, you do everything. And yet, they don't even know you exist. And these are the people who are supposed to put in place policies, infrastructures that will make your life better. I say this all the time. We all come over to Western world. Many of us got to Western world. We have to start from scratch.
Absolutely.
5 years, 10 years later, we are all doing great. Even though we know the pressure day with the baby, but we are comfortable.
Yeah.
How did we make it? It's because we found ourselves in an environment where politicians are doing the right thing. All the infrastructures that are supposed to be in place, they are in place. The system is working. You come to America or you are in America right now, you decide you want to go to school, you don't even have money, you have access to student loan.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
If you wanna do business, you got great credit, there is loan for you to do it. Road day, electricity day. Sister Moye, look at the things we are doing. This show you do every day, you can't do this thing in Nigeria. I swear. Even you said you go tired. Like Jen, you go to blow. Most time, also sometimes if rain just for small, your network will cut off.
You don't finish with that. No content for the day.
As you then now, if you do all this while I finish, when you sleep, your AC they blow you qua. Easy, no generator noise will disturb your sleep.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can relate with very dark man. And there is something about life challenges. When you have survived everything life throws at you single-handedly, with no help from anybody, you start living your life without relying on anybody to come and rescue you.
This is true. This is true.
You feel me? That's why when you see a lot of women or men nowadays, when they go through difficult times and nobody comes to their aid, the moment they pass through it, they survive it. Nothing. They don't need you again. They can easily tell anybody that, look, whether you come, you no come, I'm still gonna do what I want to do.
Exactly.
So that's it with Very Dark Man. When Very Dark Man was close to the video, some people were already putting the narrative out there. He don't move with the video now. One day he got the video when he come back. He back mount. He won't ruin the entire wedding.
Exactly. He even abused. I think he even abused Davido on top of the matter. When he said that, I think even what do they call that boy when they post him? What's the name of this guy that's always posting content creators to make them Today or not come? Let's say come they beg him for back. He say me 200 not leave him. Let's say quarrel with all of them that period. Same. I see this guy not send anybody.
That is what happened when you are a survivor.
Yeah, you can do without anybody.
Fire.
Yes, on your own.
When you have gone through fire, you know for the send nobody. That is why he can call out anybody, say whatever he wants to say, because he's not thinking about, maybe I'm going to have one political favor. And there is something I'm thinking about Very Dark Man that I think many people are not even looking at. A lot of politicians would have gone to this guy underground with huge amount of money.
Yep.
Hey, guy, just say something about me now. Just tell people, see, I'm delivering at the platform. Do you see how this Very Dark Man and Wicked, they go after, they do for Abuja?
Yes.
This week, Very Dark Man go call out Wicked. Next week, he go dey praise Wicked.
Exactly.
That week, Very Dark Man go see road wey no good. He go say, Wicked, you dey there, you dey chop money, see this road now. This road, the people, they get gallop. The next week, Wicked go carry machine come. He go say, make they repair the road. Following week, video go bring camera and say, Wicked now talk and do best,
Yes.
I call Wicked. You see, he doesn't care. Because in his mindset, he's not thinking that, look, I don't call Wicked. Maybe Wicked will call me tomorrow. Give me one contract. I am saying all this because this is the problem we are facing in Nigeria as youth. People don't call out shit in Nigeria because in their mind, they are thinking, I may get one favor from this politician.
Right.
I'll give you even me as I did now. As a Yoruba boy, most time on my show, I always said it that, look, me, I like Tinubu, I like him, but I don't like his political philosophy. I know they support him. I'll be obedient, sharp. I've lost a lot of friends because of Tinubu. I don't give an F. But here's the thing. If I have to think like an average Nigerian young man, my mindset will be telling me that, Tinubu maybe one day, Bushi will have connection.
Exactly.
If you remember me one day, especially me where I grew up for Lagos, maybe one day now, they will give one of my friends contract. So because of that, make I not talk. That is how we end up where we are. So overall, I think they underestimate Very Dark Man. The influence, this particular arrest now is beginning to show to EFCC and the rest of those people with power that, if you like say this boy, they don't see this boy like Messiah.
Exactly. They don't turn on to Messiah.
They see this boy like Messiah.
Yes.
So right now, EFCC is in a tight corner now. Which kind of charges we should put on top this boy head now? It's so hard to put charges on his head. Anybody, even those that used to have problem with him now, it's so difficult for anybody to come out now and say, yes, I am the one who is having problem with very dark man, because these young boys, the way they bet, they will come after you. If you should come after them, yes, I'm the one who get them arrested, they will come for you. So it's so hard. I just pity EFCC now. That is why, like VDM used to say, EFCC has now become the victim. VDM will say, if I come for you, you'll be victim.
Yeah.
If you come for me, you'll be victim.
You be victim.
Now, EFCC don't carry their hand, go buy Wahala now.
They don't become victim. They don't make themselves victim.
They don't be victim now.
Okay.
If you listen to all the program, I just watched, I listened to one analyst on Arise News this night now, and the man was like, EFCC really put themselves for tight corner with this guy where they arrest now, because everybody was expecting there's going to be one huge charges that they will come out with, and then people can back up. But now, 72 hours don't pass. You are still holding on to this boy.
Exactly.
And
shopping
now,
for
indication now, it's like you really don't have anything to nail this boy.
Right.
Sister Moya, you know where the Wahala go there. You never see, Sister Moya, go ready, go prepare, because you go do show there. When they go eventually release this boy.
Now back to back.
More than 200 videos.
Not true. Everything, and you know, every time VDM, you don't notice, brother Ben, you don't notice anytime VDM enter inside this their prison. When he come out, they always get people when they save in the process. He go make friends with all the people for the prison. He go come out. You know, say every time he don't go jail, he get one guy when he writes book. You get one guy when you can't go tell him, you can't tell the boy mama, you go check the boy mama, tell the boy mama what they happen to Ram. I remember that. Then another time when he entered jail, now he can't expose those children when they lock up. Now he expose them all. So this one, oh my God.
That one made me laugh. You know why? I watch when VDM go record those children, and they just finish judging VDM kids like that. Don't VDM carry camera, because you know, say Nigerian court, they will get different sessions.
Yes.
For where the court did. VDM, whether not court A, they arrange VDM, I don't sure they will make the court D also. VDM just the wrong, go there, with phone. Go record those children. I think that was the first time Tinubu himself felt like
Omakobami. Olomacobami.
That video, Tinubu make sure they release those boys within 24 hours. So I guess this one, when they do now, I said it yesterday on my show, like, where Bali dey right now, Bali go don't go yesterday, or guys, show Zolori Buruku. He got told. When you don't get better case to carry this stupid boy, why you go carry this boy again? This is my administration. When I text her, the man is you won't make this boy Kukuma scatter. When they near the West will go balance of people, release this boy when they go. EFCC is in trouble right now. And they say the guy is not talking. The guy interrogate him, he's not saying nothing.
Yeah, he's not. He's not saying anything. Maybe he will say something to Adeji, but I doubt. He's not even saying anything. Nobody knows what's on his mind, which I like. That's true.
Himself no dey okay.
No dey alright.
Their team. Na team of Agbako na dem be. Two Agbakos working together.
You know, Deji was begging him that he should stop entering trouble. One time, I saw a video. Deji was begging him. He said, "Very dark man, please. Please, can you stay away from trouble? I'm tired. I'm tired of coming to court because of you. You can't talk to very dark man." Clearly, Deji said he had no correct. So the two of them fit each other. Now that kind of person I fit VDM, because VDM get your own madness. So Deji need to get your own madness to match the government madness. Because they don't enter one chance with this situation with very dark man. They're not going to get out of it easily. This one they talk say they not get any petition, and that they protect person when you can't file petition against very dark man. People are already speculating, and they are entering people's comment section and cursing. I hear if you go to Chioma, hey God, if you see the curses that they left on Chioma's comments, They are going to all the speculated people that they visit them one after the other.
Everybody.
Exactly. They just they find, Naratel and the rest of the young people. And a lot of young people now are now saying, because with the thing with VDM, a lot of people may not like his approach. He may be rough around the edges, but you have to remember that this guy is not privileged. He grew up, like you said, on the street. He probably literally raised himself. Because I think I remember one of his story he shared where, them when the father abandoned them and all of that, right? They had to be working so that their sisters could go to school. So they were working as young as, how old did she even say he was? He was working so that the sisters could go to school. I'm telling you. So people like somebody like that, there's no way he's going to have the finesse that people are talking about. Like he has to say this, he's going to learn maturity. It's going to come with maturity and with experience. And if he has the right people in his corner to lead him in the right direction, they'll be able to and there's only so much you can do to correct him, because like you said, he grew up on the street and he has his own way of thinking. So it's going to take somebody that grew up on the street, that's been able to brush themselves up, that will have VDM's ear. If you are an ajebota or privileged, he's not going to listen to you, because there are certain things that he would say that you're not going to understand. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So for me, this is where my own support for VDM comes in. I've always supported him. I know he's rough around the edges. I know he doesn't do it right all the time. There are things that he does or says that I am against. But because I know he's doing the best he can in a country like Nigeria with mad people from top to bottom, I cut him slacks. I really do, So I'm happy about the support he has gotten. To be honest with you, I didn't know what to expect. When that his friend, is a very fair man, came out and said he was sick, I said, hey, they don't they draw leg now? This one don't they draw leg? He's saying they sick. But look at the support he got. I'm sure wherever he is now, that thing will give a surge of energy. Say, wow. VD himself no go expect, say people will come out for him like this, because say people they attack him too.
Okay. They made huge mistake with his arrest, because now this arrest will boost his credibility, popularity among the youth.
Yes.
Nigerian youths are angry.
Yeah.
Nigerian youths are angry. Even if you know one verse before, if you look at what is going on in Nigeria right now, the children of the rich, they are oppressing the children of the poor.
Yeah.
It's very common in Nigeria now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame the children of the rich, because even you and I, Mr. Moye, even our set, we are part of the people who are giving birth to children of the rich. You know what I mean? It's like right now we work hard. We try to give our kids better education. They don't lack anything. They have access to almost everything they ever wanted.
Brother Ben, I differ with you on that one. No, I'm sorry. I differ with you. I disagree with you, because everybody gets they say they raise their children. There's some people there's some people whose parents were able to give them, a better life, a better opportunity, a better shot at life, because they have the opportunity to be in a different part of the world and groom themselves. But everybody has different ways of raising their children. I, for one, I'm not one of those people that believe that when you have children, you just give them everything like that. Nah, I'm not one of those. If I had, so to your point, okay, we are part of. I'm not part of. I've never been. Me, I grew up on the farm. I grew up just like yourself.
Why I said that is this, Sister Omoye. Let me ask you this question now. If you have an 18 years old girl and she need a phone, what kind of phone will you buy for her?
I go buy the phone when I know say I'm not be one of those people who go buy iPhone give my pikin. Lie. You will go and work your money and buy iPhone. That's how I think. So I will buy you this thing, Nokia 3310. Yes, I will tell you that this is what mama can afford. If you want iPhone, that means maybe you need to work and maybe save up some money and buy yourself the iPhone. Oh yeah.
You know why I'm laughing?
Why are you laughing?
Okay, maybe when you do another show, or you can even ask the audience now. Ask the audience the same question. Anyone who has children from age 15 to 18, ask them what kind of phone they buy for their kids.
Okay, you guys heard him. What kind of phone? All the people in the comment section, and if you are hearing, listening, and you want to respond, what kind of phone do you buy for your child between 15 to 18? Let's have it. Let's have it. What kind of phone will you buy?
Do you know why I'm saying that? Now, it's not when you buy iPhone or Samsung for your teenage daughter or son, you do not buy it because you want to spoil them. It's because if you are blessed, you are doing great financially, that iPhone, Samsung is actually not a big deal to you. The cost is nothing. That's just what I'm trying to say.
It's not about Gole. Even if the cost is nothing to me, I see life differently. I guess I'm just speaking for myself personally. Right?
We're different. You know, like all I'm just saying is that most
I get your point,
now,
though. I get your point.
In Nigeria, we have moved past that era when our parents don't believe that we are supposed to use.
Okay, see what Madam Luke said, though. Madam Luke said you go buy Nokia Flip or Gettysburg. Now you go buy for a pikin.
Madam Luke is playing.
No, I have an uncle who has at the age of, I think, how old was my nephew? I think he was 17, 18, and he was asking for a phone. If you see the Pangolo phone, my uncle give him the Pangolo phone. He can't say, then, iPhone, they don't, I think it was the most latest iPhone at that time. Then my uncle can tell and say, oh, that's what you want? He say, yes. He say, okay, no problem. You can get a job, save up, and then buy yourself the iPhone. Right now, this is what your daddy can afford. I'm telling you.
That is
so.
Sister Moya, that is like in rare occasions anyway. If you bring 20 parents now, maybe you only find one or two who believe, don't give the baby flip phone or something. You can only find maybe one or two out of 20 parents. The rest of the 18,
that hasn't been my experience. So no, that hasn't been my experience with parents. So because I have all my sisters are married, right? Except for one, right? And myself. And all my brothers are married. As I see them, the way they read, they don't buy. It's not the most latest thing they buy. And I have friends, yes, and I have friends as well that and they're all very successful in their own capacity, right? They can afford the iPhones, they can afford the latest Samsung and whatever. They don't. In fact, I have a brother, right, who the children don't they watch television. You will go read book. Do you understand? Before you watch television, and the television when you go watch not be the kind, you understand? Everything is they put monitor on the something. You go read book, you go summarize. I remember one of my uncle. I give you a quick story. My uncle daughter when they ask for dog, say one dog. He want dog, say him friend get dog, he want puppy, they cry. So they came to visit me one time, and she came to meet me and she was like, she's been trying to get her dad to buy her dog, but papa say agree and everything. I can't tell my uncle, say, buy a dog now. Me come they talk, interceding as a auntie that will be loved. I say, uncle, come on now, buy her this thing. My uncle say, okay. I told her to do a presentation for me of how much a dog costs and what the type of care that goes into taking care of a dog, and explain and convince me why I need to buy her a dog. The care for the dog, the insurance, everything. He give her the parameters when she need to do the presentation. You can't tell the girl to make it come present them to all of us. Meanwhile, the girl had already done it. My cousin had already done her presentation because apparently he don't already tell her. She presented it. Each presentation, my uncle asked and said, okay, here, for instance, here, How often do you think a puppy goes to the bathroom? How often do you think they go to the bathroom? Like, real quiz, At the end of the day, my uncle was not convinced by her presentation after she had stated her facts and given reason why, right? My uncle now said, based on this, and this, I don't feel confident enough in you that you will really do what you say you're going to do. And I don't feel like you need a dog. And if you do, how old are my uncle? Come ask him, Pikin. He said, how old are you now? He can't tell. I say, very good. You have how many more years to leave the house? When you do and you get a job, you can buy all the puppies you want. So my uncle now use my language to tell me these children, they will leave all the work of taking care of that puppy for me and my wife. We're not, I'm not about to be babysitting. So I just put that there because it depends. Everybody has a style of parenting,
that's a different scenario anyway.
Yeah.
Now, another thing before I just round it up with Very Dark Man, another thing I will ask is this. Sister Moye, do you believe in buying a car for your son or your daughter by the time they're about to go to college? Or maybe when they are age 17, 18, do you believe in buying them a car?
It depends on this.
In America.
It depends on the scenario. I probably won't buy them a car. I probably will give them a used car. I'll give them the one I used to use before.
That means you still give them a car, right?
Yeah, and it depends on the scenario. It depends on the scenario and how far their school is. If it's not far, if the school is the one next door, you're not getting a car. I'm sorry. If it is far, like maybe they are going to school in San Francisco, for instance, or a far place, right? Their school, the distance from their school to, I go buy them one Paco car, 1,000 naira car, $1,000. I mean, I don't, it depends on the scenario. So I don't think it will be a straight answer like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. But what I would say is that if you can ask the audience if they will buy a car for their children who's going to college or when they hit age 18 and see what they're going to say about it.
Okay.
But anyway, where you can ask them and see now.
Okay, audience, so here's another question for you guys. Please indulge us. So, Brother Ben is asking, Mr. Pansat, welcome. Oh, I see you. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a while, Mr. Pansat, Uncle Pansat. Okay, so the question is, would you buy a car for your child who is going to college? That's the question. So please indulge me. What are your responses?
And if you can afford it to,
and
it's different for parents who cannot afford it to.
Okay, so if you can afford it, will you buy a car for your child in college?
Because I know many African parents, even Nigerian parents, everybody ends up buying vehicle for their child when they are going to college. Even if you manage not to give it to them, when they are maybe 17, 18 and just about graduating high school, the moment they are going to college, they're going to need a car, then you have to give them their first car. Some parents even give their kids their first car from age 16 or age 18. So ask audience, let's see what they will say. I just wanted to point something out.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying all this.
Okay, so here's another comment with regards to whether you're going to buy an iPhone or Samsung. J.O. says, truly it depends on the child. If you have exposed the child to getting nice things, I doubt the child can settle for anything less than an iPhone or a Samsung. Okay, that's what J.O. said about that. Let's see. Have anybody responded? Okay, so Madam Luke says, yes, so it depends on how responsible they are, not by age or distance from home. That's what she said. And then she now said, now motorcycle, I go start with first. Scooter or something. Okay.
Madam Luke is a troublemaker. Madam Luke, not my sister we met with.
Yes, she's a rebel rouser. Yes.
Madam look.
She dey break table, break, scatter the louvers, everything, everywhere na violence with Madam. Yeah, she's the one. She's the queen.
So what I'm just trying to say is that right now things have changed. Like in Nigeria right now, you see even people who are high income earners in Nigeria, those who are doing better a little bit, everybody want to send their children to private school. You notice that in Nigeria, right?
But you won't blame them now because the public schools, there's nothing going on.
Exactly. So they send them to private school, and now a lot of people are doing better too. People, those who know what they are doing, those who within the ages of 50 to 60, who knows what they are doing, they are already doing okay. So the bottom line is that in Nigeria right now, it is easier to see young folks between ages of 19 all the way to 24, 25, having things that their counterpart may not achieve for the next 20 years in their life. Take Iyabo Ojo's daughter, for instance, Iyabo Ojo's son. And there are so many of them like that that are not even popular, but they have a lot of things just because their parents are privileged. So these poor boys and girls, on the other hand, they are now trying to at least get closer to these other children now. You know how we are very religious in Nigeria. Everybody could be like, God, when it could be my turn, God will go and God will go. So the more they are trying, and yet they can't even come close to the kind of opulence and luxury that their age mates are displaying on social media. The more frustrated they are. And everybody know quite well that the government is not even trying. If the government is doing what they are supposed to do, and the situation is somewhere like what we have here in the United States, whereby the opportunity is available, it's left to you. If you don't grab it, it will be a different ball game. But everybody know that in Nigeria, even if you have to figure out the opportunity itself, you need to have sixth sense.
That's true.
Figure that out. And so those young folks, they are frustrated.
Yeah.
And nobody is fighting for them.
Yes.
Everybody is just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Many of them, anything they taste that get closer to luxury, they have to fight for it.
Yeah.
So that is why for somebody like a very dark man, growing up, not having access to luxury, your father has even run away, and that is common in those days. When Papa don't born 2, 4, 5 children, he say money no day to take care of them, now to just fight Mama, then leave all the children for Mama Japan.
But very dark man, Papa. Very dark man, Papa is a very wealthy man. No, he was a very wealthy man. So the man won't marry. Yeah, so he won't marry second. He can't marry another. I think he married another woman. Can't abandon them. So here's the thing. Another person dropped comment. Her desire, welcome. She said, with all the money in the world, I won't give an 18-year-old a car. The child has to be responsible with my own personal car and take care of his or her own things. The child has to be taught contentment, which is key. That's what I was trying to drive at.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Heart desire. But we are saying the same thing. The point is, either the child is using your own car, or you bought the child a brand new car. The bottom line is that at age 17, 18, is driving a car. That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
I don't know if you get me now.
Okay. Yeah.
Even me, I have a 17-year-old daughter. I have this Hyundai, it is 2011, beautiful Hyundai. I was supposed to have sold that car like 4 years ago. And at that time, my daughter was just like 13 years old. So I said, I'm not going to sell the car because the car is very reliable. Mm-hmm. Anybody who use Hyundai can tell you, very, very reliable and very cool car. So I told her, I'm keeping this car because of you, when you're going to start to learn to drive and things like that. So the moment she clocked 17 like this, I started teaching her how to drive. Initially, she doesn't like the car. She'll be like, no, Daddy, you're going to get me my own car. And I'll be like, are you forgetting that I'm an African dad? I don't get money to buy you car. I cannot have cars that have paid off the money, paid off the car note, paid everything up. This car that is sitting down here only cost me $60 every month just for insurance.
Yeah.
I beg you either get the car, So, but as time goes on, I started telling her that, look, listen, when you start learning how to drive, you're gonna make mistake. You're gonna get into wreck one way or the other. Either you hit somebody or somebody hit you. I pray it's not gonna be something fatal, but we make mistake. Everybody make that mistake when they start learning how to drive. So that's why I want you to start with this. And besides, if I get you a new car, your insurance will be very, very high.
Yeah.
And your chances of crashing that car is also high. So, but cut the long story short, I'm using my old car to teach her. Now she loves the car because the car is so easy for her to drive. But whether I buy new car or anything, the point is she have access to a car.
Right.
Which, in my own time, when we growing up, who won't go and carry me to give me one for me? They will come to me if I even enter somebody car at that age. So that's just what I'm saying. That right now, we modern parents now, our eyes are open. We are exposed. We now know that children are supposed to have access to certain things at certain age. You see what I'm saying? And in a place like Nigeria, imagine your 16 or 18 years old son driving your car. Maybe he's going to school, you drove your car to school. Even though it's your car, it's not his own personal car, but the fact that he drove the car to school, the children of the poor people that come to that school, how do you think they will feel? You see what I'm saying? So that is why I say I just feel like we really can't blame the children of the rich in Nigeria, though, because the parents can afford many of the things.
I still blame them. I'm sorry, Brother Ben. I still have said there's nothing. Nah. You're not gonna throw that in subtly, thinking that no. I'm still gonna blame them. That's not. I mean, the way the rich raise their children in Nigeria, they raise them to be spoiled, completely and utterly spoiled. They don't teach them nothing. That's why they have this sense of what's it called, entitlement, and they look down on people. That's a disgusting attitude. Yeah, they look down on people. If you think about it for a minute, Brother Ben, right? Which wealthy person do you know of that their children are either innovators, visionaries, transformational people in any way, have impacted society? Please name one. Wait, this is
you mean the ultra rich?
Rich, whatever way you want to call it, the ultra rich, the so-called one they call elite, the fake elite we get. How many of their children get that vision? Say for here, for instance, you go see person like you'll see people now maybe say they get their parents go well, do you not go no? They would rather be doing whatever they are doing. They'll just be doing it in their corner softly. They will be making their impact. Before you know that, this person is this person's child, you go say, now picking be that, because they don't even want that name to come in and ruin any opportunity that they have to be creative or innovative or visionary. You understand? No, DJ Cape, which vision she get? What she don't do for Ninja? What she don't do for Naija people? Abeg, name am. Fast is too slow. Name wetin DJ Copy don do to impact lives for Nigeria. Apart from licking ice cream, wetin they call am? Wetin they call the thing? If they lick ice cream with the papa, they go from one place to the other. They do DJ all over the world. Wetin she don do?
But Sister Moye, that's why I said sometimes we can't blame the children of the rich. It's just life.
What do you mean we cannot blame? I don't understand, though, Brother Ben. What are you trying to say now? Are you now?
When I say sometimes we can't blame them, I'm simply saying that their parents create the world they live. That's just what I mean.
Yeah, but the world does not owe it to them to be. Yeah, but the world does not owe it to them to be kind to them because of what their parents did. You have to. There are always repercussions. This is why they say live well. so that when you live well, when your children are left, nobody look at Abacha pikin. I don't forget the comment when the girl make for Twitter one time. I don't forget. Omo, if you see the girl comment section, people they tell her say keep quiet dear, wetin your papa, they remind them everything wey ha.
No, that one is different. The papa left a very bad precedent, so that is different.
I'm not talking about a papa leave, but how many elites? Most of them, the papa not leave bad precedent. Please, I will wait. How many of them? Please name. How many we know now? Because let me tell you the truth. Elite for any society, like the elite phone we get for here now, if government they get problem, if problem government they find way when they go take make things easy for the citizens, elite they step in. You know say government they borrow money from elite. If government hit hard war, na elite they come to their rescue. Nigeria, please, how many of them? As country don't bad now, no light since 19 gogorogo, no water since 19 gogorogo. Are you saying that your elites have their minds, they are so demonic in their mind, they don't think about the needs of the people? That's what we're saying. So it is about impact. What is the point of you having all this influence, all this power, all these resources, and you cannot do anything for your people, for a society that's giving you so much? Do you understand? I don't personally believe in using that word elite in the Nigerian landscape. For me, I find it very troublesome because we don't have any, because you are as rich as the people, as the citizens in your country. So we don't even have, because the people are so dead poor. People are scavenging garbages to eat. Is that what kind of wealth do you have that you want to be bugaing? You cannot buga for anybody. Because even when you want to come and buga for Oyibo people, they're going to side eye you. Say this one, if you go their country, everywhere, dirty, everywhere. For their mind, there's no way that they talk. Yeah, Kene, I'm not talking about her honest. If she's making an honest living on her own, that's for me. I'm saying impact. Impact. You see what this very dark man they do now? Any pikin, rich person pikin when get sense to create niche for himself, e suppose take on some of these things. I'm telling you, because guess what? If some of these elite children start to dey do wetin they're supposed to do, I guarantee you we go see some light at the end of the tunnel. Most of them don't. All they do is enjoy jollof their father's money. When the father now finally go to the other side, their name go just turn to dust. Nobody go remember them again. See Abiola children, how many of them you remember today? How many of them you know? They are the mercy of any government that comes in. Any government that come in, oh, that's Abiola. So, okay, let me just give him SSA. That's what they do. Oh, let me just make him a houseboy in my house, in my wife's house. That's what they give to them. What kind of life is that? That means that they don't have any vision, no transformational ideas, nothing. They could be earning an honest living. They could have maybe went to school. Of course, they have all the opportunities to go to the best schools in the world. They don't even need to be excellent students. There's such a thing as some people have grandfather what's it called, privileges, or father privileges, depending on the school. So even if you do badly, they go still pass you. So when you come out, you go, they move with the high and the mighty. When people see you, they'll say you sabi something. Meanwhile, zero, coco, na come, na in the inside there. No vision, no transformational ideas, no impact on the people. How many wealthy people's children in Nigeria have changed or done anything major that have impacted the lives of the people, that have put there and say, you know what, let me do this? To look at there's one Igbo man that was building wells all over Africa. How many of these, we get wealthy people children for Nigeria, how many of them don't say, you see, these people will not get water, let me try and find a way for them? These people have access, they have influence, they can use their influence to impact their societies and their communities. There's a higher standard that is demanded of them if they knew what they were doing, but they don't. Most of them, their papa go like this, law. See Hebrew when get Oceanic Bank, where are they today? Where are they? I beg you, see, when we they talk about people, oh, let's not, I blame, I don't know any one of them. So even if they waka pass me, I not go know. But my point is that the name will always, if you're trying to now come out and be putting yourself out there, if you know your father is a demonic entity, don't even change your name if possible, so that you can do good work. Other than that, not show your face, not even let them know your name. Because do you know how most of these wealthy people, when they are abroad going to schools, they seclude themselves. They don't even want to associate with Nigerians. That's what they do. So they have their own clique of friends that they move with, because they know how terrible. If they had good fathers that left good name, that did well, trust me, people, oh my God, this is my president's son, my president's daughter, they'll be protecting you. But these people have to be going around with security. They have to be going around with eyes watching, because their papa don't do bad things. Don't take people lives. Don't steal from people. So they cannot live straight lives anymore. Their life not the normal. I know they envy any one of them. I don't want to be like that. God forbid. I beg. Any money when you go best, you go get. When you know go get sense again, there's no need to have that kind of money. Ha! You understand?
Yeah, right. That's why Sheyi Tinubu can handle Mike for the first time that I will ever heard him speak out and say, my father is the best president in the history of this country. And I'm like, which could this boy go?
They come for my father, they come for my mother, they come for brother Ben. Go ahead. Sorry.
Your dad is just a president for 1 year and maybe about 7 months. And you have the audacity to pick up the mic and telling people, my dad is the best president ever in this country. They come for my daddy, they come for my mom, they come for us. My dad did this. I'm like, Lord of Zachariah. This is why they say sometimes when people keep quiet, you think they are intelligent.
Bam.
It's better they don't talk.
Bam.
Once they talk, you get to know who they are.
Exactly.
Since that day, that's when I started looking at this boy like, oh, I used to look at this guy we never thought the line of this Agberutino. But after I heard him speak, all the allegation when they're levying against him, I believe the guy is wrong.
Exactly.
Because he has no brain.
Exactly.
He has no brain at all.
Even they talk like Agbero, like senior Agbero. You know, see as they talk.
They come from my father. My father is the best president. I'm like, blood of Zachariah.
Blood of Nebuchadnezzar.
You that you're supposed to bury your head in shame. And you are boldly saying this. You see, one of the things I agree with what you said so far is the way some of these children of the elite behave. They lack social awareness and they lack social intelligence. Majority of them that I've seen, they can't read the room. They have this sense of entitlement, especially the children of the politicians, because their parents, Nigerian politicians in particular, because their parents are thieves.
Exactly.
And they know it, that their parents are good at flexing muscles and obtaining people.
Mm-hmm.
So they already saw that, okay, yes, we can do this. My dad is doing it. Look at Sheyi now. They will never investigate that shit anyway. But I believe that guy that was saying it, because that guy is so bold with what he was saying.
Of course.
Where do you think Sheyi learned to intimidate somebody?
The apple does not far from the tree.
So Sheyi wanted that guy who's gonna be who is now NAS president. Sheyi wants him to endorse his father, right? And now the guy said no. I don't want your 100 million. And he felt offended, like, who the hell are you?
Exactly.
We are used to getting our way.
Exactly.
Everybody bow to my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know my father? How dare you? My father is the president and you have the audacity to say no? I'm sorry, I'm a negotiator. That's how we used to talk about Lagos. I follow you, you know, like it's nonsense out of your head. How dare you? You said no to me, the son of the president. You know? So I think that's where he's coming from. And again, the moment I heard that guy spoke that day, I'm like, God damn it. I used to admire this guy from afar. I used to see his picture on Instagram, on newspaper, and I'll be like, look at how gentle it is. He don't even have all the character of his father. No, no, you see, he really get Chris.
Exactly.
So,
he probably can I say he learned the violence from the movies.
movies?
He said now movies. He said learn agberoism from movies.
You know, it's crazy. He's just used to getting his way. And that's why, if you look at what Very Dark Man is facing right now, everything in me still tells me that when she saw that analysis, you know, he already effed up with that guy already.
Yes.
That guy was the one we saw the news anchors and analysts talking about. But for a video to talk about that, you know, a lot of Nigerian youth, they don't really watch major news outlets.
Yes.
Many Nigerian youth don't watch news outlets. They only go by blogs and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the rattles, every day, the rattles usually wait for their rattle boss to do a content, and then they will now
feed off of, they'll feast on it.
Repossess.
Yeah.
They will begin to repurpose whatever Very Dark Man release. And I like Very Dark Man for one thing. Very Dark Man is not taking their videos down, and that's a lot of credit to him.
Yes.
Once he creates content, he allow them to use it. I do advise people who are creating content to, like, when some people come to me and say, with my package, with what I'm doing, I'm supposed to be having a lot of views. And then I will tell them that how many people are reusing your content?
Mm-hmm.
You may have to pay some people to reuse your content, because for what people don't know, when you are doing a show and you are playing someone else's content, you are actually leading people to that person indirectly.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So Very Dark Man did a very good job by not taking people's video down. So I know, even right now, I can count more than 50 channels that I know that every day they did Very Dark Man page, they wait. The moment he drop the video like this, they grab them, they don't go their feed. So, you know, Very Dark Man has this huge followership. And the moment Very Dark Man run commentary on that video of the accusation from Nan's president, I just know it that when he first do the weekend own, you know, I did a show after I did the weekend, and I was telling my viewers that Very Dark Man is going to an unfriendly territory right now, analyzing politics. He shouldn't have done that though. It's good to analyze politics when you are abroad, you know, but you are there in Nigeria, they will just feel like, you want post aside for our Gary, you know, that kind of thing. So when he now did the Sheyi and the next day, EFCC go grab him, I knew that, this one a voice of Jacob. Hands of Isaac.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's good that he's touching everything because nobody else is doing it. And like you said earlier, right? Like you said, because a lot of people they don't have balls in Nigeria, cowards. Okay, so he's the only one with the balls, and he's already signed. You know, when you have already dealt with the issue of unaliving, this life now only once we come, you lose that fear. You become unmatchable in every way. That's what, as you alluded to when you were speaking, that's where he has come to. So that's why he was not afraid to tap into those territories, because if you notice, he didn't start with that. It was a gradual process. Do you know the funny thing? When he started, I knew that was the direction he was going. Something inside of me told me this is where this guy is going. He's trying to build up momentum to that point, because there's no way you're going to address the individuals in the society without getting to a place where you start to address the politics It's very hard because most of the things you are addressing, if the politics was working, a lot of those things you won't even need to address. It will take care of itself because we have structures, we're supposed to have law enforcement and all of that, but we don't have that. So even when people are in trouble, guess who they run to? VDM. So I knew when he started talking about politics, he's talking about Sheyi Tinubu and all of that. I was here for it because I want that to happen. Because guess what? When he does that, it will empower younger people too, to also have the confidence to come out and start speaking. Isn't that what we've been shouting? I personally, that's what I've been shouting about.
I know you like that, Sister Moya.
Yeah, so that Nigerians, no, it's you don't have to. But the truth, whether you like it or not, whether you like politics or not, is affecting your life. You are sending more money that you should not. You don't have any business sending. The $100 that you used to send that nobody will call you for like 6 months. Now you send it within 1 month. They don't call you again. You send money. It's so whether we like it or not, the problem we have in Nigeria is because we've been complacent about politics in Nigeria. So these people became hyenas in our politics. Okay, so if everybody was talking, the reason why I love what VDM was doing was that it will encourage, right, and pull more people to be speaking just like he is speaking. For instance, before I started talking, before I got into politics, I wasn't interested in Nigerian politics. Heck, I couldn't be bothered. Nigerian politics, when I hear it, I go just get headache, one kind of headache, so I know they bother. Because I grew up in Nigeria and I knew how frustrating the system was, right? So I didn't want to. I already shut myself up completely. But guess what? Peter Obi came. I didn't even know I had it in me to even talk about. I had no idea. What did Peter Obi come to do? He came and lit people's candles. Look at how many people now are involved in politics and talking about it. This is exactly what I saw VDM doing. And if you see the number of people that are working under him now that he's giving opportunities to, and he's helping creating platforms and giving platforms to, it will amaze you. You see a lot of people coming up and having a voice. After VDM, that's where Seeking came about. Another guy, although he is with the Take It Back movement. Then there's another guy. I don't know if he's I don't know, but I think the guy is a mechanic. I'm not sure. That one now has a voice, dark-skinned guy. The guy, they talk, very fearless too. It looks like he grew up on the street as well. Exactly, because they follow, so I know. So there were many people that came. There were a few people that came up right after VDM that now started, speaking more loudly and more boldly. And we need Nigerians in Nigeria to continue to wake up and be speaking up more loudly and boldly. You understand? Because it's a different thing. We are outside. We can only talk. We're like storytellers. We are the ones that are shouting, "Hey!" from the side. You people can do, But we need people inside that Nigeria to wake up, because now who he affect, now supposed to they talk, because now there go take get impact. Then we go support with resources and additional voice. You understand? And maybe give them more wisdom on how to approach things. Anyway, Brother Ben, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, for me, the reason why I said I don't want him to analyze politics is because he started a movement that is giving voice to the people. Just like you rightly said now, more youths are now coming out and they can speak because they see Very Dark Man speaking. But if Very Dark Man has messed with almost many people, but he is not messing with anything close to Tinubu, I would have said good, because I need him. I want him to be safe. Right now, he's a threat. His life is at risk. And the momentum is building. If he continue like this, before 2027, we will have more powerful, more vocal youth who will be bold enough to say, you know what, I will speak in my locality. Yeah, that's just the thing for me.
Okay.
Because if they take him out, I pray, I cover him with the blood of Jesus, that will not happen. If they take him out, that will set us back many years again.
No, they won't take. Yeah, they won't take him out. There's too much at stake for them to take it out. I don't think that's. Let's not put that out there because words, the words have power. They're not going to take him out. I don't think, it's not going to happen. Okay, they're not going to take him out. They don't have a choice but to let him go. If they try anything, instead it will empower more people. It will anger. You don't know what this can translate to. You are probably looking at it from your own side and thinking because you care about him, right? And you want him, you feel like his voice is very important and there's so much for him to do. But you'll be amazed what that could turn into. Because we are looking at tamed people that are tamed, Nigerians that are tamed and trying to do things carefully. You don't know what trajectory, what angle this thing can take with the type of influence and power that this guy wields right now. You don't know, because like you, I want him to be around. Since Nigerians are all gunning for election in 2027, I want him to be around for that 2027 because I think he's going to be very instrumental for that. I don't know in whatever capacity. I think he's going to be important for that. So either way, say we only know so much. The ultimate person we know, right? But we don't know which way it can go. But I know that in this particular scenario, they not fit do anything. They can't. They will not try it because there's just too much at stake. You understand? They don't have, first of all, no allegation, nobody to come out. So people are watching. The young people are angry. And say VDM influence extends beyond Nigeria. I don't even know. Ghana, one guy, they listen to one Ghana man come out. He say VDM bless some children for Ghana or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, if you know where VDM go to go do things for those people in Ghana, I see why they love him in Ghana. There is this region in Ghana that the place is way, way deep inside. You know how you go your state where you can't get some kind village. When we say the village gone, now only Okada, now you go feel this there.
Yeah.
And there VDM go. So, and the whole story was like, the one lady who is teaching in the only school they have in that village made a video and posted that video on TikTok. Why those children were learning and sitting on the floor and there is nothing in the school. So VDM saw that video. That VDM thought that was happening in Nigeria. So VDM reached out to the girl and said, "Send me your location. I would like to come and see the school for myself so we can do something for the children." So the lady sent location to VDM now. He can't happen in Ghana.
Okay.
So by the time VDM got to Ghana, VDM thought he was going to get to Ghana and then take maybe a vehicle or something to reach where the girl did. When the girl come begin, they give her direction. It was extreme
end of northern Ghana. That's what Kenny said. Yeah. Northern Ghana. Mm-hmm.
So VDM went all the way to that local place. In fact, he ended up not just fixing the school and something for them. He ended up buying bike for them because they have to come to town if they have to buy food or anything in the village.
Wow.
And yeah, so VDM was like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys. I will donate one bike for you guys to use.
Wow. Today was the first time I was hearing it too. And Kene said he gave them water too. Kene said he gave them water too. So for me personally, I don't think anything's going to happen to VDM. VDM is too consequential right now. I didn't realize how impactful he was until today. Looking at everybody coming out, he's made such an impact.
VDM touched a lot of people. When you see me, they vibrate sometimes during my show, and I'm mad at people who are trying to rubbish everything he has done. Is because I always tell them, waiting this boy don't do. If they pack all these people where they criticize them together, they're not going to do 10% of what he has done. See some more year. For somebody in a place like Nigeria, it's not easy for you to see money in millions and you are giving them out in millions.
No.
See what I'm saying? Those projects is do you know a borehole? Ask anybody that built house in Nigeria and just dug a borehole now. To sink one borehole at times, you might spend close to 2.5 to 3 million naira.
Wow.
Depending on the location. Just one borehole. You know? So
wow.
This guy, and besides, if you are really familiar with what's going on in Nigeria, if you are the type that you help people and they get to find out online that you are helping, Mr. Moye, if people get to know that you help them people, you would have helped like 100 on that ground. So the ones that people are seeing, those are the ones that very dark man want to make public.
Right.
In the backstage, he is helping a lot of people. And that is why all these people you see that are doing VDM, some of them are benefiting several ways. I said in one show one time that the people really knows that all those people VDM are calling out for fraud. Because Nigeria, the fraud they do between themselves is even more than the one that the government and other people are doing. They scam themselves as they did Nigeria so. But because the moment VDM start calling all these fraudsters out, they stop. It's almost like, please, don't report me to VDM. Okay, take your money. Instead, we go to VDM. You see what I'm saying? So I tell people that alone, those are the kind of job our law enforcement officers are supposed to be doing. People are supposed to be scared. If they collect your money and you say, you know what, I'm going to the police, you're supposed to say, no. Take him, Abby. But if somebody scam you, you say you are going to the police, they'll tell you, oh, yeah, no, do not stay for police, or maybe they go court. Now court, maybe we go stay. But because VDM will bring your problem, your issue come to public platform, and he go write petition, do everything, then he go come begin to frustrate police, say they need to go carry that person with do that scam.
Yeah.
He go bring the police matter, then come. So whether you like it or not, if VDM put your name out there that you are a scammer, the person don't enter trouble with that.
That's
so
true.
From there, people stop doing all that. So, and I keep telling people that, look, you may not feel the impact until the day somebody do you for Niger. You can't go police station. There's maybe somebody dupe you 3 million. You go police station. Police say you bring 2 million before they go start. Now that time you go come think twice. Say, maybe if I call VDMO, and VDM no go even charge you shishi.
No, you know they collect money.
Show me things where show say this person really collect your money. So this guy has influence, and I think those in authority with this EFCC nonsense where they are beginning to see what kind of influence this guy commanded.
Right.
And that's why I said it on my show yesterday that we Nigerian Christians, if we see Messiah, we don't go recognize him.
Lie.
Jesus walk up past us.
They go deny him. They go say, don't touch not my anointed. Why are you talking about? When they say go scatter church, now the Christians go gather beat him. Say go scatter church.
Well, my sister Omoye, make I
thank you so much. Oh no,
to my Kele, Mr. Guy, and Sister Luke Wahala Maker.
Guy Walele say keep up the work. They see your work. They hear you. Thank you so much, Uncle Ben. Now you help me with this life now. Now you from beginning to end. Myself, I go soon round up now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. You too. Good night, sir. So my people, no fact. I mean, this VDM, what happened today, I don't think anybody, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. I just wanted people to show up and in support, in solidarity, but I didn't know what to expect. And seeing this, I have to say, it was a pleasant surprise. For me, it's expected. That's what I expect. When people appreciate the work that you do for them, they should support you when you need it. So to that extent, I liked what I see. I mean, what I saw, right? So 3 million is standard if no complications to drill borehole. Wow. And this guy is doing it too. He's doing it. bloated contract. Exactly. It's crazy. Look at how much people do borehole. How many boreholes VDM don't do for people? Even for the hot zones, middle belt, when they pipe people. VDM don't visit people for ground for there. Come on now. When we see person when they do work, make we appreciate them. The person feel not perfect. Like me, I'm not perfect. Nobody for here perfect. But if person they do the work when or none of us they feel do, make we appreciate them. When we appreciate them, because not be every day. There's nobody that is perfect at all. This guy is literally fighting for the whole of Nigeria. They sectional. They talk, oh, this pride. You know how did VDM start all this whole thing? He started with somebody you will consider his own sister. That woman that makes a cream, whatever, I don't know her name again. That's who VDM started with. The guy they look where you come from. He go fight for you as long as say you dey in the right. He go fight for you. Well, isn't that what we want? They look say you are from the north. See the people when you go deliver from sex trafficking. Were they not from the north? Those young girls when they trade come out for Nigeria to go, they do all kinds of things. He spent his own money to bring them back. Has gone to the middle belt to go and visit. I can't do that. I cannot. Even if I'm in Nigeria, I won't go there. So the guy is doing the work that a lot of, he's the eye of everybody, he's the voice of everybody. So yeah, he deserves all the support that he's getting. He needs it, and more support we need to mount pressure on EFCC to let the guy go. What has he done? He's impacted every single, see Northerners coming out to speak for him, coming out to stand behind him. The man, when he quarreled, the one when he thought him be not Arewa president or whatever, youth president, that one come out, he throw away the quarrel when they quarrel, supporter, even call VDM Northerner, because VDM was born in the north, so he's kind of their own people too. He accept them as his brother. That's what it's about. All this and this now waiting government they fear. They fear say if we come together, we all this nonsense when they do to us, we go pull them down. That's what they're afraid of, and this is what this man is single-handedly doing, young as he is. This is what he's doing. He's not looking at anybody's tribe in trying to solve any problem. Excuse me, my people, make I drink water. He's not saying, oh, this person is from here, so I'm not going to listen. This person is from there. Everybody, if they help anybody, when call for help. So I beg. Now, this kind of people, now we go support. We know they look for perfection. We they look for who go fit do the work. Just like we they gather, they support Peter Obi. Peter Obi forever and ever. If he come out, if he decides say 2027 is now so I go support him, because now only he get the answer. The key is in the hand of Peter Obi for the change of this country. The key is in Peter Obi's hand. Argue, if anybody if you don't like to hear it, there's nothing I can do. You can go and hug the nearest transformer. Peter Obi is the only one that has the key to fix that country. Look at all the leaders. Not one gets any power to do anything. Only Peter Obi. Now he get the answers. Now he get the breakdown. Now he be the only person when go they waka all over the place. They do. VDM, they act like Peter Obi. They do his own thing. Question is, what is every other person doing? Young man, we have a lot of people in Nigeria. How many of them? The ones who ain't not fit talk. I salute the people when they come out, they say we support him because we cannot do what he's doing. How many people can do it? So, we will not forget, as we talk about video, we will not forget Tinubu gaff. Say threatening Nan's president. We will not forget, because they want us to forget. We will not forget. We'll be reminding them. Now, Tinubu, now they're supposed to go arrest like that. People when commit offense, Yaya Bello, then now they're supposed to drag by blockers like that, arrest. all the people when they cause all the mayhem for Nigeria, they not see. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I hear say Adewumi, is it AFDP person? The man come out to talk like Peter Obi. I see say that they attack the man up and down for Twitter. That they drag the man up. Ononuga self come they drag the man. I say sure. Wetin Adewumi talk when he reach like this? So Then they drag the man, oh. Hey, I say now, wow. To talk through now be problem. Ononuga is very unhappy. He can't make I even read the thing self. Make we read them before I wrap am up. Meanwhile, very fair man, the guy when they sick today when no fit come, he dey prepare, he dey prep for tomorrow protest for VDM. They don't print out everything where they need. So apparently they go this thing. And then meanwhile, Akim Baba Ahmed, he say Obi and Kwankwaso should not run for 2027 presidency. They should step aside for the younger generation. I don't know what this man is talking about. Somebody should take the phone away from him and he should stop giving interviews. If he says Kwankwaso should step aside, I hear, but may not put mouth for Peter Obi. Okay? May come out, may go sit down for one side. So let me see. Let me read this. I don't know if you guys have seen it too. Ononuga. How do they spell Ononuga again? I think I got it right. Let me see. Now, wow. Anybody when talk anything when it makes sense, now so their body go they pepper them. They know they want to hear truth. Oh, their body go just they pepper them anyhow. Say, how dare you? See, Anna. He say, oh, Nigeria. Can I say hugging transformer is no longer abuse? You know they work, no lights. Una yesterday say they want increase tariff, even though electricity, they don't give the Nigerians electricity, they want increase tariff join. It's just a shame. Agbero punishing senior Agbero. Yeah, I built in the north for less. That's true. Guy Walele, I remember that. Nothing from EFCC, oh, Guy Walele, nothing. They will release him in a few hours. Court case Thursday. I heard that, yeah, they're going to release him on bail. That's what I heard, though. We'll see. Not be almost 1 billion naira. Yeah, one senator said that 1 billion to do the borehole. Oh God. And like 250 million for solar light. Will be like 350K, including labor, material, industrial solar light. EFCC does not have jurisdiction in matters like this. Exactly. So we are wondering why EFCC, whether DSS is now Uber driver for EFCC. I don't understand. More hidden. Yeah, that guy that retired from NNPC, I heard that he took some monies that were, they said the guy took. Said GDP, Adeshino, yes, Kenny. Said GDP in 1960 was higher than today. Bam. Now they enter the guy. Rufai even disagree with Adeshino, forgetting he has to factor the value of dollars in 1960. You know, so sometimes Rufai, they talk offhanded sometimes. I have noticed. Truth is like holy water sprayed on vampires. Exactly, Guy Walele. Rufai messed up, always claiming he knows. Yeah, sometimes Rufai does not know what he's saying. I have found some laxes in him. Sometimes when he talks, I just wish he would just keep quiet. He doesn't have to have an opinion on every matter. There are things that you just be quiet about. If you don't know, you just say, you know what, I don't know, so I can't speak on it. It's better. Anyway, I'm not even going to bother reading Ononuga's rebuttal. It's very long and it's a waste of my time and your time. But you guys know the gist. I'm sure you guys can go check it out on Twitter or something. So people have been attacking him. Let me see. And I think he did He now wrote another one again, correction. He now corrected himself about something he said. I don't know what it is. I'm not bothered. I can't be bothered. So people responded to him. Nigeria. God, I beg you. Hey. Yeah. Just onions on vampires, right? We find likes jumping wildly on every. I know sometimes it's very irritating. I don't like when he does that. He always acts like he knows it all. He has all the answers to every goddamn thing. Sometimes you don't know, and it's okay. You can't know it all. Sometimes you just don't know, and it's okay. But he will always say that it's irritating sometimes. I just used 500k to set up 2 solar street lights. Wow. 48k each, 2 inches galvanized post, 18 feet for 17k. Solar camera plus labor materials for about. Wow. Look at that. They're supposed to come hire you, Michael. Can you imagine? This is what your senators and your politicians, they quote billion, trillion. God, I beg. My people. Well, make we wrap am up tonight. Tomorrow is another day. And also another one will come out again. Now that they drag am, I've been seeing them adding pictures, putting pictures of he and Peter Obi in the same place. I'm like, look at this. People think it's an insult. I don't know what people think this is all about. People think it's so somebody cannot speak the truth again. So that the country can work. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the video of the man they said was whether he was a survivor of the Abuja Kaduna train attack, where he spent 197 days in captivity. He met his kidnapper at a mosque in Kaduna 3 years after, and I hear he was sympathizing with the people that kidnapped him and blaming the government, which, I mean, of course, he needs to blame the government, because if to say not the government, if to say they do their work well, those kind of things would have been avoided in the first place. So statistics is like salt on worms with Ronu. Exactly. Kenny. Bam. You nail am. Bam. See this one. Una Abbas, the speaker of, I think, the House of Rep, he said Nigeria to provide electricity for 300 million Africans by 2030. God, I beg you. These people are jokers. Wallahi talai. Man, I think we've captured everything that we need to capture for today. So they're calling for Akpabio to step down since he withdrew himself from the executive council when T-Pain set up to hear the sexual harassment case. So they're advising him, say in public, if Akpabio cares about public interest, he needs to vacate his seat. Okay, so he has not even explained to the presidency that set the committee up while he withdrew. That's to show you how guilty this man is. For all those people that will say, let us show evidence, I hope the evidence is clear now. Your boy, your guy, your randy old guy, when no get shame, he doesn't have anything to say. They don't set up committee now. You see say he wan run, he dey claim im own president, when they stand on the mandate, set up committee, make dem come hear wetin e wan talk, put Shettima as chair. He say no, he no fit say they go give am fair hearing. Meanwhile, he set up his own committee, put all im boy for the committee when they say yes sir, without uncouth human being, when they sell from one national network news to the other, when they talk like say im mouth dey smell like gutter. That man, I don't know whether it's in a boy in the man come from. That errand boy, house boy, when they send. Not all of them now don't quiet. They don't put cold water for ice block for mouth. I'm telling you, they argue senselessly. I'm telling you. Eh? Ronus are still arguing when statistics, where is this, are bad. Yep, that's all they do. That's all they do. It's crazy. It really is wild. He hires area boys for protection. Ronukus will bet again on T-Pain. It's very clear. I mean, it's so obvious. We don't even need, it's clear. They are standing on that mandate until it comes for them personally. Like they know this. Because most of them, they don't unalive. Most of them hunger don't unalive them, right? Or they don't lose every good thing when they did for their life, but they don't care. As long as they're their brother. We'll see how it goes now. It's a nice setup indeed. My plan is to add street lights along that street at every. Wow, that is wonderful, oh. Michael, well done. Said area which is considered bush but is developing fast. Wow, well done, oh, Michael. Oh, darling Mirabelle, so nice of you to stop by. Thank you, sis. How are you? Mirabelle, my darling sister. Akpabio doesn't want to leave that position. Tough for him to swallow a thing. I think he will now be forced to leave, because he withdrew from that committee setup they had. So I don't think he has much. I think he will have to leave. He will by himself have to leave because he won't be able to face the embarrassment that's going to come from it. And that's what Natasha wanted, to be able to speak. But they said she did say meet us, that she's going to meet him in court. They're still going to court regardless. Akpabio don't buy market for this one. He go hear him. He go ask himself now, why did I even prevent this girl from achieving what she wanted to achieve? Solar tech is cheaper and more efficient now. Wow. Yeah, all the best. Oh, that's so nice, Michael. If I'm able to grade and develop 1 kilometer of each road every year in that neighborhood until I'll be happy, man, as that has always been my dream, to develop my region. I find Michael, kudos to you. No worry, you go do am way before that even happens, and you go experience and you go enjoy am too. Physical protection of the system, controlling your work now, only fans. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Mirabelle. Oh, thank you. I did try. The hair don't shrink. It shrink. You know how our hair be like magic. You never know the length of it. 1 minute ago, just shrink. Yeah, thank you. Guys, I think that here I go leave am for today. Akpabio is looking all means necessary to hang around. Senate money is too sweet. He go need to leave am. Either that or he live with disgrace. He has no choice. He has to, because they don't call committee now to try and resolve, and he withdraw. He not even give explanation. So I won't say as you want to do on your mandate will be stand. Yeah. Yeah, it will be playback, my sister. Thank you. So my people, let's continue to watch this space. VDM is the man. Let's continue to support him, because he's the only one that is speaking for the Nigerians right now. No other person. Now he be the only hope when Nigerians get. Nobody they speak for Nigerians, the common Nigerians. Nobody they speak for them. Nobody cares about them. Nobody's interested in their welfare. Okay, now let this guy. Now they provide jobs for the young people for Nigeria. Now they give them hope. I was listening to a clip of a video. Somebody was saying that VDM is the one that he advises young people not to travel. Those ones that are desperate to japa, cross the ocean, cross the desert. Now they encourage them, make them not go, right? Give them opportunity, set them up. The ones when they get business, when they get handwork, you go set them up, give them money to set up businesses, and all of that is really impacting the young people. So we must watch it. We must not let anything happen to him. This guy must live long. Okay. This is part of it too. If Akpabio steps down, it's already a victory for now. That is it now. The fact that he even withdrew from that committee that his T-Pain set up is already a win for Natasha. What an asshole. All those people that were defending him, all those women that were coming out to protest, and all those men that were coming to do damage control, shame. Are they not ashamed of themselves now? Are they not? Anyway, we'll see. We'll watch that space. Exactly. We'll see how the case goes. We'll see what happens. Whether he's going to retract and say he's not going to withdraw. Only go because he doesn't want to be embarrassed. When he don't already embarrass himself. Me, I want to hear the case safe. So that, we'll hear wetin dey happen. We'll see wetin dey happen. Since he's saying be big bad guy. Shameless man. Me and his wife. Shameless. Two of them together. Shame, shame, shame. My people. T-Pain is feeling the international shame. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure that's why he had to set up that committee, guy. He is really feeling the international shame brought by Akpabio. I'm telling you. I'm sure the information will get back to T-Pain now. They'll tell him, you are not looking into this. It doesn't look good for you. That kind of thing. This woman has really done serious damage. Puppets now. They'll go, they tell am, see, you must find how you want to do this thing because it not look good though. So that's what's going to be happen. So they go tell am say, okay, do am like this, do am like this. Now the useless man now withdraw. Because me want, and I know say Natasha ready. Natasha for take and sweep ground. Hey, my girl. Oh my God, I'm loving it too. Exactly. It's the international shame now. I'm sure everywhere T-Pain goes, they are always bringing it up. So the thing don't turn to shame. They send and go Italy. I don't know whether T-Pain I send and say maybe if they see her for Rome, looking holy, with that in belle when layers of belle. According to Natasha. Oh my God, Natasha a funny woman, no. The way when you take give that man backhand, he said lying under your layers of I even take describe him again. No. When I turn on okay. Yeah. All right, my people, it go be now. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate. Kene, thank you. Brother Ben, thank you so much. Now, Brother Ben, I come join me for phone today. Next time I go do am through streaming. I didn't think I was going to stay this long. I would have done set it up on stream so that people can come in and add their 2 cents. So thank you very much, Michael. Well done, for what you did. Do not worry, you go complete and now. If we get her right now, you maybe not be you go even need to do all those things anymore. But you do well, thank you so much. Oh, okay, no wahala. Yeah, okay, fantastic. Enjoy your Mirabelle. Yeah, I'm glad, Michael. I'm glad you had a great evening. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you too. Let me greet greet our wife. Yeah, thank you, Mirabelle. Thank you, Kene. Guy and Walele, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Madam Luke, thank you. You guys enjoy you. For those of you that are working, enjoy your day at work. And Annie, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Mrs. Omorege, thank you. Jo, thank you. I know so you they listen to me. Jo, every one of you. I beg if I not mention anybody name, I beg Mona no vessel. I not fit scroll all the way up. Comments don't plenty. So I go see you now. My next one. We'll see how it plays out tomorrow. We'll see. All right, guys. Ciao. Bye.